Video 305, how to start an online business without needing your own products or managing support and engagement afterwards. So guys, in the first two videos, number one, we looked at what is the process, the key success factors to this. In video number two is we looked at what is affiliate marketing and how to do that. Video number three, which is this one, is we're going to look at how do we get eyeballs on that products or services. Okay. So any business goes through three different stages. We need to, in stage number one, know how to attract a lead, okay, using social media most of the time. Then we go to section number two, which is how do we qualify them. A lot of businesses go through and they say, oh, I've tried marketing, but most of the leads were rubbish. Well, that's the whole point of marketing. It's you didn't have a qualification stage in place before you attempted to sell someone. And a lot of the leads that we sell are rubbish are people who are interested in your products, they're just not ready to buy right now. So what is the process of keeping in touch with that customer over time so that when they are ready to buy, they actually come to your business? Good example of this is BMW. BMW has adverts, signs, billboards everywhere without selling something. They're just promoting their products and services, and they're keeping you engaged in their things so that when you are ready to buy, they are the first person that you think of. Now it's very competitive because Audi and Mercedes and all these guys do it as well. Yep. Now the third stage, after we qualify them, it is how do we convert them. Now when we go through the convert stage, it is not selling our own product. It's giving them a bite of the steak. We want to get married on the first date. We want to sell our own product. It's like, oh, pleased to meet you, buy everything. It's the same as getting married on the first date. Oh, pleased to meet you, let's get married. Don't do that, okay? No one likes that person. People like the person who adds value up front before they ask for the sale. So a key ingredient is serve before you sell. Now, how do we attract people? By giving them something of value that solves a problem. So figure out what is the place that your customer is struggling or your potential lead is struggling. What value can you provide them that immediately solves a problem? Now this is where a lot of people fall off. It's number one, they don't have a niche. So who's your niche? Because let's face it, a 19-year-old that stays in Khayelitsha and a 65-year-old that stays in Clifton with millions of dollars in his bank account has two different problems. And you can't use the same marketing message to sell to both of them. Okay. So the first thing they fall off is they don't have a niche. The second thing they fall off is they make their lead magnet or their attraction thing really shitty. Now, let's think about this. If you give me something of free, if you give me something that is free and it sucks, why would I buy your paid product? And then take option two, someone gives you something of massive value for free and they have something to promote. Whose product are you going to buy? So the person who can give the most amount of value up front without expecting a return wins. So what do we do to add value up front? I'll figure out their problem. Let's say, for example, you are a plumber and you want to get people to buy your plumbing services, is you give them DIY kits. How to fix the sink yourself, how to fix the toilet yourself, how to, I don't know, join pipes, etc., etc. What are the best products to use, where to buy it. Give them all the information to do it themselves. And then when they do, they realize, this is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. And then, who do they call? Well, obviously Ghostbusters. No, I'm joking. They call you, because you're the one that added the most amount of value. Okay. Now, when we look at affiliate marketing as a case, let's say you promote MailChimp. That is a software solution that sends multiple emails. Like if you want to send emails in bulk, you need some sort of software. So I'd go to businesses and say how to use emails to massively scale your lead generation process. I'll give them exact process, step by step, what platforms to use, what emails to send in which sequence, which of course you can get from ChatGPT as well. And you can go through that whole process and then say, I've designed this whole process and I'll give it to you for free. All you need to do is sign up for MailChimp so I can import it. Guess what? MailChimp's for free, and I'll give you a link where you can go directly into the account to sign up so that we can import this stuff. Now, what link do you give them? Your affiliate link. Okay. So number one, we need to attract them using value, solving a problem by picking a niche and giving the most amount of value up front. How do I qualify them? Well, when you give that value, So forms, quizzes, guides, etc. are all great ways of qualifying a customer, because when you give that thing for free, what do you ask them in return? Well, to submit some sort of info, some sort of contact details. And then when you go back to them and say, hey dude, here's some more stuff for free, but I just need to make sure I'm giving you the right one. Can you just fill out this form so I can make sure I give you the right thing? They fill out the form, and once they fill out the form, you get all the details. Like, what are you currently doing? What is your current income? What is your projected income that you want to achieve by doing this? What is the amount of sales, etc., etc. Now you get all that data, and then you convert them in a small little bite size. Don't get married on the first date. So this one is a bite of the steak. Okay, so we want to give them a bite of the steak so that they can just experience what it's like, and then we sell them more. Do not sell them until they had the bites of the steak. So guys, attraction is probably the number one thing that separates successful businesses and unsuccessful businesses for those who struggle. So if you can figure out this model and give the most amount of value up front, have some sort of qualification criteria, and then when you convert them into a paying customer, giving them bites of the steak instead of selling them the whole house with the kitchen and everything else included, what is that bite of the steak? If you can master this, you can master attraction marketing. When you can master attraction marketing, you can make any business work. So this is the number one thing that I feel businesses are lacking in, is understanding what is the attraction, qualification, conversion process to be able to generate leads at a high enough profit margin so that your business never runs out of cash. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this long-winded video. It is really important, so we need to understand this. Next up, we are going to go through how do you automate this entire process, and how do you automate the back-end process to be able to scale your business.